spiritual awakening and opening of your third eye will always be the most difficult and dangerous time of your life. Those temptations will come the more you press deeper. But I will encourage you to keep on pressing deeper. Uncover those realities, those spiritual realities. That is why it looks as if the more you are praying most times, the more temptation, the more difficulties, the more those things are coming. It looks as if the more you pray, things are coming, the attacks are coming. Keep on praying. Keep on pressing deeper. Those spiritual things will be made revealed to you. You are going to uncover and see everything for your benefit. Opening of your third eye is a very important thing. It is a spiritual portal that is located in every human being, and it must be open for your own good and for you to dwell perfectly in your spiritual life. Okay? Person is chasing you in the dream. What does that mean, sir? Now listen to me. Anytime you come across seeing a madman in your dream, or you are seeing a mad person in your dream chasing after you, it is a clear indication that there is a witchcraft they have concocted somewhere against your life. There is a witchcraft, there is a charm that is working or monitoring against you. And that is why your spirit is encountering a mad person in your dream.
Okay.
Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this kind of dream is a warning dream. Because while your spirit is able to capture this mad person in your dream, it is a clear revelation for you to do something spiritually, to be prayerful and destroy that witchcraft. Okay. After coming across a dream of seeing a mad person, the best thing you need to do that moment is to spiritually fortify yourself.
Okay.
Be prayerful. Destroy any witchcraft, whatever they have done against you in the spiritual realm, whatever it is. Like I said all the time, the purpose of encountering negative dream is not that God is showing you those things that it must surely come to pass. No. The purpose of negative dreams or some kind of revelation coming towards you is for you to do the right thing. God reveals dreams to you for you to rebuke them, for you to cancel them before it manifests in your life. Nothing will happen to a man or a woman who is spiritually alert without first seeing it in the dream. Be it good or bad thing, they will first dream about it. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So when the enemy or people that are fighting against you, when they go diabolically to do some kind of juju or some kind of witchcraft against you, your spirit will capture it by seeing a mad person in your dream. And it is a clear sign for you to do what? Be prayerful. Destroy that witchcraft before that thing will manifest. We are having fun with celebrities. Now, there are some of you that are having this kind of dream. Sometimes you are seeing popular musicians, celebrities, big celebrities in your dream. Sometimes you are interacting with them. You are drinking with them. Most times they are interacting with you. That dream doesn't mean that physically one day you will meet with those people. No.
Okay, now.
That's not what that dream means.
Okay.
Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What that dream is talking about is that you are born to be a great person.
Okay.
If you're having that kind of dream, most times you are seeing big celebrities, superstars, all these hip-hop artists, all these great people. You are born to be a great person.
Okay.
What is in you is like a moon. You know, when the moon is in the sky, everybody sees the moon. That is how people are supposed to see you. And that is why your spirit is identifying with those great people in your dream.
Wow.
Are you hearing what I'm saying? It's just that you must come to the consciousness of paying the spiritual sacrifice. When I mean spiritual sacrifice, it has to do with discipline. You living life from your spirit. Don't live life outwardly to your spirit. No. You live from internal to what you can see.
Wow.
That is why whatever you become in life, whatever that will succeed in life, it must first succeed in your spirit. It must first succeed spiritually before it manifests. And that is where it has a tangible foundation.
Yeah.
If you want to get married, if you want that marriage to succeed, first see that marriage happen spiritually.
Okay.
Pray, be prayerful about
Now
that marriage. Now what I'm saying? Even when that marriage later happen, it will have a solid foundation because spiritually, you have already circumcised that marriage. So you that is having this kind of dream, live life from your spirit. Be in a good relationship with your spirit. Can someone be in a good relationship with their spirit? Yes. There are some people, they are not in good relationship with what their spirit is telling them or what their spirit is directing them to do. Listen to your spirit. Be in a good relationship with what your spirit is telling you to do. Like I said in my previous videos, your spirit knows the truth of everything about you.
Exactly.
Your spirit knows the truest friends you have.
Exactly.
Your spirit knows the day you will die. Your spirit knows the day, everything about you, even before you were born.
Exactly.
Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that is why, even in your Bible, it says, To be carnally minded is what? Is death. But to be spiritually minded is what? Is life.
Yeah.
So live life from your spirit, and your spirit will direct you to that thing, to that your passion, to
Thank
that thing that will
you.
make you become a great person.
God
Like those people
bless
you were
you.
seeing in that dream. I dreamed where I'm getting your ancestors. How do you talk to them? Now let me tell you, whatever a babalawo can do for you, your ancestors will
Can
do it
do it for you
1,000
too.
times for you.
Yeah.
That fortification, that spiritual protection, that thing
Let me
that
teach you
babalawo
guys
wants
how
to do
to
for
do
you,
it. You
your
can't do it
ancestors
yourself.
will do it for you 1,000
Yeah.
times. Only if you can acknowledge them. That
Exactly.
babalawo, that witch doctor, that native doctor that wants to do that juju for you, is able to do it by subscribing to marine powers. Is able to do it by subscribing to marine spirits that are doing those things for you, and not that babalawo himself. That is why at the end of the day, you are able to achieve what you want to achieve. But how about the repercussion? How about the consequences? Because the babalawo that is contracted to those marine powers, those marine spirits, will not tell you the other side. Are you hearing what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
problem that you want to get solved, it will be solved. That money you want to get, everything will happen. But what about the other side? Anytime you
The
want to
side
pray to your
effects.
ancestors, use your local dialect. That your native language, that is what you use in praying to your ancestors, and that is what they can hear. That is what they
Exactly.
understand. You don't use English anytime you want
English.
to talk to your
Yeah.
ancestors. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You pray to them in your local
Loud
dialect.
language.
It works faster.
Like the way Mama
It
Didi
moves faster.
communicates.
And my advice to some young people out there, don't be in a rush. The good things of this life will locate you at the appointed time. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't be in a rush that you destroy your body system. When the real money will come, you will now be unhealthy. You won't have the good health to enjoy the money, the blessing that God is giving to you. Don't be in a rush. Run away from those friends that want to take you to places. They will tell you, come to this place. They do it like this. This Baba will do something like this. You get naked. You do this thing. Run away. And mind you, whatever that makes a man or a woman consult a foreign god or go to a native doctor or babalawo, you are making covenant and taking items from them.
Yeah.
Your ancestors will forever be away from you.
Your
Your ancestors, except you appease them,
die.
except you do some restitution, some spiritual restitution, and forbid those things you are doing. That is only when they can come back to you and do the needful. That is why I say in the first place, don't even try it. Tradition is not doing juju. It's not doing charm or jumping from one native doctor or the other. You are involving yourself with diabolical practices. That is not tradition. So many of you, when we talk about tradition, what pictures in your mind is shrine? What comes to your mind is that red and black you always see on movies. You think that is what we talk about by tradition. That is not tradition. The real meaning of tradition falls on these three things I'm about to tell you.
Okay,
And anything that is outside these three things I'm about to mention is not tradition. The real meaning of tradition, number one, is your roots, your culture, knowing where you came from. What is your culture?
Yeah.
This is how you behave. This is the way you people, your forefathers in that your village, that your community, this is the way they behave in some certain things. This is how they do. This is how they marry. This is how they pray. This is how they do some things. That is your roots. That is the first knowledge. Number two, knowing who you are. Identifying yourself with your culture. There are so many of you, you don't even know your roots. You don't even know who you are regarding to where you are coming from.
They don't know.
And number three, referencing your ancestors.
They don't know.
Knowing who your ancestors are. These three
They
things is
don't
all
know.
about tradition. Anything outside these three things is not tradition. And when we talk about going back to your root or knowing what your root is all about, are you aware there are people when they are sick in their tradition or in their culture, there is a way they handle such sicknesses that in my own culture may be different. I don't know whether you understand. Anything you do, any culture you embrace that is not connected to your tradition automatically becomes a foreign god to you. Some of your forefathers, some of your fathers went and brought in foreign gods, foreign deities, and buried it in your home. And today, you children, that thing is causing havoc spiritually, attacks, and so many things in that family. Because during that time, your fathers or your forefathers, there were some kind of levels of ambition, some things they want to achieve. and they promised them and gave them those foreign idols or those foreign juju, those deities, and they brought it home. I don't know what I understand. Are you aware, even in your Bible, Moses, the man you call Moses, went as far as consulting some foreign gods in order to guide the people of Israel, in order to do some kind of magic, in order to cast some kind of spell. Are you aware? Even God later warned Moses to desist away from that. And that is why some of those things Moses were doing that time, those spell and incantation, those foreign spirit that Moses were consulting in leading the people of Israel outside the law of God, outside the tradition of the people of Israel. In some of those spells and incantation and spiritism knowledge is what they are using today in some societies, secret societies, and that is what they call 7 Book of Moses. I don't want to understand. So that 7 Book of Moses, those spiritism and incantation were foreign gods to the people of Israel, and that is why those kind of ideas were never included in the Bible, not even in the book of Hebrews.
Wow.
You understand? So be careful. Now you are young. Don't do things that you are introducing foreign gods, thinking you are playing tradition. It's not about now. Sometimes the children that will come after you will reap the consequences. And remember, don't forget, there is no distance in the spirit. That something happened 50 years ago, it happens 100 years ago, doesn't make it forgettable. It doesn't make that thing past. No, there is no distance in the spirit. The more it happened 100 years ago, it is as fresh, it is as new as if it happened yesterday. That is how spiritual things work. That is why you see most families, they will be suffering, the children will be suffering from what the forefathers committed. They are not even aware. A cause is related and the children are just going through some kind of, spiritual attack or spiritual limitation. Because there is no distance in the spirit. I keep warning you guys, stop going to native doctors, babalawo, collecting items or things they give you. Bath with this one, rub this one on your body. I made that video some time ago. A lot of native doctors attacked me. They sent me DMs. They say, what am I saying? So many of them did a lot of rubbish and I was just looking at them because I'm already a 45 person. You understand? So I don't play with nature.